Greetings once again, fellow book lovers. It's time for the latest edition of Shelf Life Book Reviews Online, where I present to you a book that I've read, reviewed, and recommend. And once again, I'm wearing my sunglasses. In my previous book review yesterday, I mentioned that I have blood in the corner of my eye. I'm on blood thinners, so I sometimes get blood in my eye for no apparent reason. It's not affecting my vision, but anyways, it just looks creepy, so I just got the sunglasses on for this review. But anyways, the book that I'm reviewing today is an interesting one. It is called Before the Blue Jays, Professional Baseball in Toronto Prior to 1977. This is written by Harvey Sahker. It is published by Dundurn. It is $22.99 in the United States, $26.99 in Canada, and it is 300 pages long. Harvey Sahker is a baseball expert, and it certainly shows in this book. A lot of people before the Blue Jays weren't that interested in baseball. Now, of course, the Blue Jays went to the World Series twice. They won it back to back, and last year they almost made it their third World Series title, except for one out. They were short. But anyways, this book looks at the history of baseball in Toronto going back to the 1870s. I've written it down here, and it's difficult to see with these sunglasses because it's dark, but the first professional teams played in Canada in the 1870s. There was also, Toronto got their first professional team in 1885. And the author traces the history of baseball. It wasn't, like the American and National Leagues, but there were teams that were very good. And a lot of them played at a facility known as the Motor Dome, which was mainly known for motorcycle and bicycle racing. So it really wasn't the best area to make a baseball diamond from, but they persevered, and it was located on Greenwood Avenue, north of Queen Street East. And some teams came. There were Canadian teams such as the Canadian Beavers of the Class B Canadian League. And Babe Ruth even came here in 1914. He did hit a home run. It was not professional. It was exhibition, and they said, and there's disputing that he hit a baseball so far it went into Lake Ontario. Now, whether that is fact or fiction, it's hard to say, but it was the talk of the town at that time back in 1914. Now, he also came in 1921 and as part of the New York Yankees, and they had a lot of exhibition games, and he hit a home run then. Now, other big stars came, like Cobb came when he played for the Detroit Tigers, and baseball thrived. It was sort of amateur, but there were a lot of different leagues. Also important to Toronto was the Negro Leagues, and stars came from the States, from the Negro Leagues there, and attendance was very, very high because there was a special type of baseball, and it brought the fans in, and it was on a very professional level too. There was also a women's league as well too, and so the book basically covers all types of baseball that was in Toronto prior to 1977, when the Blue Jays took flight, and the team had their first game at Exhibition Stadium in April of 1977 on that very snowy day. A lot of people will remember that. So Harvey Sahker really gets into the heart and soul of baseball in Toronto, and you could say in Canada for that matter. So if you're a baseball fan and you enjoy the Blue Jays and you enjoy any baseball team and the history of baseball here in Toronto, Before the Blue Jays is definitely a book that you should add to your must-read list. So hopefully you will go to the store and purchase it. If you do, please let me know if you do agree with my review. So I'll be back again very soon, hopefully without these sunglasses. And until that time, as I always say, stay safe, stay sane, stay in touch, and I will see you at the bookstore. Thanks again, and bye for now.